Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughan for Sam's Sports Report. The Kansas City Chiefs will play the Panthers. The Panthers are 32 in points against margin. Panthers will line up like this: Bryce Young at quarterback, wide receiver Xavier Worthy, and a player to watch out for Xavier Woods. The Panthers have won 2 in a row, beating the Giants and Saints. The Kansas City Chiefs will look like this: Patrick Mahomes quarterback, running back Isaiah Pacheco, who is eligible for a return, but he is out. It'll be Kareem Hunt, wide receiver Xavier Worthy, and DeAndre Hopkins. Travis Kelce, who needs to have a good day, has been non-existent in his last couple games. Noah Graves took over. The Chiefs needed better production from the left tackle, and that's Wanya Morris. Defense: Chris Jones and Charles Omenihu are eligible to return, but Charles Omenihu is out. Chris Jones and Trent McDuffie are players to watch out for. Chiefs are favored by 11.5. I've got the Chiefs by 10, 30-20. This game is on CBS at noon. Bears and Vikings, another game at noon. It's a game that not great, but they don't have any great games. Bears always play it close. Vikings: Sam Darnold, comeback player of the year possibility. Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson, defensive player Daniel Hunter. Bears: quarterback Caleb Williams, running back Ty Chandler, Romeo Ordonez, wide receiver for the Bears, and Justin Jefferson was a player we didn't name on the Vikings, and Daniel Hunter. Vikings favored by 3. Give me him 27-20. It's the Buccaneers and Giants. Daniel Jones was cut this morning. Tommy DeVito, the veteran quarterback. They did not. Drew Lock, who was a backup this last year. As we said, Daniel Jones is cut this morning. Tommy DeVito, running back. Malik Neighbors, who is questionable. Darius Slayton. Mike Evans is made to make the return for the Buccaneers. And Dexter Lawrence is a player to watch out for on the Giants. Baker Mayfield, quarterback, running back Bruce Irving. Jalen Macklin, a wide receiver for the Buccaneers. Levante David, player to watch out for on the defense. Giants spread is 6. I'm going to take them 28-20, and that would be the Washington football team. The Lions and Colts are up next. The Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson, running back Jonathan Taylor, who could flip the script on the game, Antonio Pierce, and DeForest Buckner are the players to watch out for the Colts. Quarterback Jared Goff, Jeremiah Gibbs, wide receiver Emmanuel St. Brown, offensive tackle to watch out for Penny Snow, and Brian Branch is a player to watch out for on the Lions defensive back. The Lions are favored by 7. Give me the Lions 34-24. The Titans and Texans. The Titans are 2-8. Houston Texans are 7-4. The Texans won over the Cowboys easily last week. C.J. Stroud is a player to watch out for. Joe Mixon and Nico Collins. Defensive players Will Anderson Jr. and Derek Slang are players to watch out for on the Texans. On the Titans, quarterback will be Will Levis. Tony Pollard, player to watch out for on the rushing yards. Calvin Ridley, a player to watch out for on the wide receiver. Jeffrey Simmons, a player to watch out for. He's in the top 100 list of players. He's 44th. Titans and Texans. Give me the Texans 30-20. The Texans are favored by 8. Pats and Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa, running back David Aker, wide receiver Tyreek Hill, has not been as good as the Chiefs. Chiefs made the smart decision not to pay him. Defensive player Zach Sealer is a player to watch out for on the Dolphins. Quarterback Drake May is an article saying he is the best man for the quarterback and has a great future. Rashard Stevenson and Hunter Henry. And defensive player Keon White is a player to watch out for on the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins 30-20. Patriot for the Dolphins is Afrance Jennings. Outside linebacker, the Dolphins are favored by 7.5. Give me the Dolphins 23-20. Cowboys and Commanders. The Commanders are favored by 10.5. Cooper Rush is not learning that job for the Cowboys. It's back to Dak Prescott. Looks like Rico Dowdle, CD Lamb. Watch out for on defense Micah Parsons, who's been flipping his words and saying all kinds of stuff. This week, it was the team is good, he says. Jaden Daniels, quarterback, running back. Brian Robinson, wide receiver. TJ McClellan, defensive linebacker. Franco Lovo. For the defense, tackle Jonathan Allen. Kick is at 12. Commanders and Cowboys. Commanders 30-16. Kick is at 12. That's the 12 o'clock games. Now we move on to the 3:05 games, starting with Packers and 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers. Games at 3. The 49ers will be without Brock Purdy and Nick Bosa. So it's Brandon Allen and Joshua Dobbs for the Cardinals. Running back for the 49ers, George Mason. And wide receiver, Vaughan Jennings. And defensive player, Fred Warren and Jordan Ellett are players to watch out for. Players on the Packers to watch out for. Jordan Love, who's underachieved as a Packer this year. Also, Josh Jacobs and Justin Reed. And player to watch out for on the Packers defense is Kenny Clark, a defensive tackle, and Rashard Gray, a defensive end. That's for the Packers and 49ers. Kick is at 3:25. Packers favored by 6. Give me the Packers 28-20. Moved up their points a little bit there. Raiders, Broncos. Raiders, players to watch out for. We'll start with them. Quarterback, Gardner Minshew. Running back, Antonio Madsen. Tight end, Brock Bowers. Max Crosby is a player to watch out for on the Raiders. Now we go to the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix had an amazing week last week with 4 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, he is just 32 in rushing. They need more production from him. Cortland Sutton, wide receiver. Patrick Surtain, Broncos cornerback. Now we move on to the Arizona Cardinals and Seattle Seahawks. Kyle Murray is a player to watch out for on the Cardinals. James Conner is also on the Cardinals running back. Tight end Trick McBride. Quarterback for the Cardinals, Budda Baker, on a new level. That's for the Cardinals. For the Seahawks, Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker, Jackson Smith Ninjago, and Dever Witherspoon, cornerback. Seahawks are favored by 1.5. Give me the Seahawks 27-24. And in this Sunday night game, it will be the Eagles and Rams. Players to watch out for. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, who many people think would be the MVP outside of quarterback. A.J. Brown, Jalen Carter, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Defensive back. For the Rams, it will be Matt Stafford, Karen Williams, running back, wide receiver, Cooper Kupp, defensive player, Kobe Turner, and Cam Kitchens. Safety. The Eagles are favored by 3. Final score, give me him 24-21. But that's Sam on Sports.